I need us to go around each giving a sound effect for for like when we say naughty words that need to be edited out. You know, I always
wunga.
I don't just want to use a swear bleep.
Fascinating. Call of Duty Black Ops. Mason.
What are the numbers?
Billy. Bing.
Wow.
Hey, your mom.
James's dad. Honestly, I don't know why you'd need to cover up swears anyway, because we are very well educated and sensible young men who never swear.
Your mom.
Did I already say bing bing?
Bing bing. Bing bing bing. Bing. The thing I love about that is your mouth doesn't move in time with what you say.
Yeah, that's what makes it. Can we just do this for a whole episode?
James, do your best SpongeBob laugh. Alex, you're gay.
For SpongeBob?
Yeah. Or Patrick. Oh, that was good. Oh.
If this doesn't prove we're all neurodivergent, I don't know what will.
Yeah, that'd be a good one. Neurodivergent.
I wish I had confidence because... I wish I'd have confidence because I do what you do.
What? What?
Explain.
That's like the most backhanded insult I've ever received.
No, like when we
I
play
wish I had the
COD...
balls to behave the way you do.
No, when we play COD, you have like the confidence to just do things down the mic that I would never do.
Like?
Like what I was just doing.
Yeah.
Do people get really annoyed?
Yeah,
Because
get so angry.
people will like, we'll lose a match, and then people will be like, easy, bro. And I'll be like, down the mic, and they'll be like, stop it. It really freaks people out.
Really? You've done that multiple times?
Yes,
Yeah,
he
that's,
does it at
that's
least.
my current go-to.
It's at least like three matches of COD that it ends
See,
in that.
I don't care about playing it, but that is where I feel like I could have enjoyment.
Yeah, because and it will be like one person talking, like one asshole, and then I'll do that shit, and then suddenly everyone like comes out of the woodwork and starts having like an argument.
Really? Just because of you doing that?
Yeah. No, it's a great way to instigate like conversation and intellectual debate.
Every good debate starts with that.
Yeah. I mean, it's pretty much what Jordan Peterson does.
Well, I guess good afternoon, morning, evening, or night, ladies and gents. Welcome to episode 304 of the Jarcast. I'm your host Alex, joined by James and
No.
Oh, sorry, Bubsy and Are you Bubsy or Bubsy 3D?
James is Bubsy G6.
Like a G6.
Like a Bubsy.
Like a Bubsy.
But
Now I'm feeling so fly like a Bubsy.
So, welcome to this show. You're joined by me, the rest of the
Bubsy.
gang, and today we're going to have some interesting discussions, and we need to finally admit some wrongdoings on the end of Jar Media.
What? But first we can shout out the Jar Media Patreon. Makes the audio versions possible. The Jarchive RSS feed is up. It's out there. It's on Apple Podcasts now.
It's now on Apple, which is
So
good.
it's on everything. I think it's all done and achieved. I saw on one of the tweets there was a reply like saying, what about like putting all the old thumbnails on each episode as well? No, I don't know. I can't. I can't.
That's a lot of thumbnails. That's how many thumbnails? Like
Like 130 odd.
Yeah.
How? We'll get back to you.
What? What, are you going to do it?
Yeah. Well, what am I doing over Christmas? Nothing. A Christmas gift to all the Jarlings is I will sort the thumbnails out.
Personally, I'm quite fond of that picture of Sandy that I used, but, you know, bygones be bygones, let bygones be bygones. Yeah?
Or we make every picture the infamous wino chasing a naked man picture.
Which apparently was
It's
used
flagged.
on the BBC.
On the BBC?
Yeah, in like 2004, 2005. Like, as a funny, like, broadcast is down image. Like, we'll be right back.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So it wasn't a news story about a man being chased by a hippo or whatever?
Well, maybe that's where it originated. But for now, no. For now, we must do some cleaning. There's a house that needs to be kept.
This is a quick vacuum this time. So doing like a quick little wash up.
A quick vacuum? Why have you decided this one? I particularly have a juicy one this episode.
Because we spent like 5 hours doing housekeeping last week, and I'm through with it.
No, what do you mean? We already went through this hump where we were like, okay, we'll put it out there. We'll put a vote out there, see what people think of housekeeping.
Yeah, but
people loved it.
you always need to know when there's like any sort of vote or any general consensus. James is going to place himself on the opposite side.
That's not
True.
That's not really true though.
It's very
When
true.
do I ever actually, like, outside of Jar, have the counterpoint to both of you?
When you were talking about dogs wearing clothes?
Okay. Do you actually think dogs are cuter?
When you were talking about Hot Fuzz?
No. When
And why can't we include Jar? Because that's the one where the audience actually knows and has lots of evidence.
Okay, so my argument here is that when people go out of their way to like dress up dogs and make them do cute things, that inherently isn't cute because it's not them doing it, it's you putting cuteness on them. And I don't believe that's cute. I think dogs are their cutest when they just are just doing their dumb little things.
But sometimes you put clothes on a dog and it's like initially funny. But then it's how they behave with clothes on that makes it cute.
Yeah, like
and then
Paisley
that's-
as the M&M. That's a good one. That's a good
Yeah,
example.
Eminem Pays, awesome. Funny.
That
Cute.
one I hugely disagree with. I don't like Eminem Pays. I think
with it.
I think it's a little bit like messed up. And why are you putting her in like a little bodysuit?
It's like Deadpool Pays.
Yeah, it's
but
Deadpool Pays.
why?
Why? It's
She
'cause when
doesn't need to wear
Well, yeah, because she originally wore it because she got the snip and it like it's like a nappy.
Yeah, when she got the snip, she's not getting the snip now. She doesn't need to wear it now. So why?
But that's why it was. I thought I found it because I didn't realize I still had it. And I was like, oh, I wonder if it still fits her, and put it on her, and it was really funny.
See, I would just be like, oh, that was funny back then, and then I wouldn't put it on her again.
Not true.
Okay, one of the reasons why I might say this is I own a collies, and actually collies ain't going to deal with any of that. You know, they're working dogs, so I'm not going to dress Gaius up.
Paige is working. She's a retriever.
She retrieves.
She doesn't though, does she?
So I'm torn now because what am I not allowed to do like a normal housekeeping or something? What
No.
did you have like a topic that was
Well,
going to
let's just
fill
see
that
what
space?
happens.
Or?
Let's-
Fine. Let's round off some of the conversations from last episode. We got some good ones, like this one from r/jar media. There was so much feedback about roundabouts, rotaries, or as you were saying, rotaries.
You said that, not me.
Me gaslighting
No,
me right
no,
now.
it was some country calls them rotaries.
That's what James was saying. That
No,
was the
no,
claim.
that wasn't what I said.
you read it from someone.
Yeah, I would not. Rotaries are a completely different thing. I would not call a roundabout a rotary, and if I did,
Well, that was the question, right? It was someone saying that in a certain part of America they call roundabouts rotaries for some reason. But if you want to hear something even crazier, r/jar media says for housekeeping, in the Middle East we call roundabouts circles. Granted, English isn't the first language of most Arab countries, but I thought I'd mention it because of how lame it is. Lol. How does that make you
But
feel?
is it called circle in the native tongue as well?
I'm not sure.
Just like the word for
So
circle.
they'll have to write in about that. In a weird way, I kind of like it.
Yeah.
circles. It's just like
First exit of
straight
the
to the
circle.
point. Yeah.
Yeah.
Straight to the circle.
But then would they call roads lines?
I think they just call them roads.
I don't know. They probably call them lines.
Yeah.
Lines and circles.
Chutes and ladders.
Mm.
Oh, so what's a motorway then?
Long line. D-Lan says, Alex got a mullet. Now it's James's turn.
I did point this
Ooh.
out to Alex earlier today because you are close to having a mullet. If you just trimmed a little bit off the sides, you could have a mullet.
I've been saying I've been committing to just growing my hair out. A, I feel like longer curly hair looks better on me. And B, let's try something different.
Yeah, go maximum capacity.
Yeah, I'm going maximum capacity. I'm trying to embrace the curl, as I've been saying.
grow it until you can't fit through doors.
But someone replied to that comment saying, this is Sonic 2 Metro. I actually like it. Didn't know Alex had a slight superficial side, which I'm not saying is bad. I like it.
Damn.
What do they mean by that?
You just got shut down. Superficial boy.
Yeah, I guess it makes me superficial to want my hair curled.
Is it superficial to have a mullet?
Don't know.
I think
Is it superficial to care about your appearance?
for a man to, yes.
Okay. Urain.
E-rain.
Confused? What do you mean?
What's
What are you
what's
talking about?
E-rain?
You know, like, elaborate.
Rain isn't a thing people say.
Yeah, it is.
E-rain. James, can you have you ever heard someone say it? Do you mean explain?
No, come on, James. You know what I'm on about.
I have absolutely no clue what you're on about.
Okay,
E-rain.
No, men are designed to wear tank tops and shorts.
Yeah, like have you seen like that restored footage of like dudes walking around like a dock in New York from like
Yeah,
1910?
like everyone's the same because like men don't need to be different. We just need to punch hard and secretly cry harder.
Cry
But,
inward to power your punches harder.
Yes, yeah.
Toxic
exactly it.
masculinity 101 with Jarmy.
And drink loads of milk. To make you
or maybe
strong.
don't. Oh,
Well, you
ooh.
can't.
Not me.
But James can.
Especially not
I
milkshake.
can't drink even like a tenth of a pint of milk.
You were just making fun of us earlier for drinking milk.
Yeah, I
And-
can't drink. No, as in I'll be sick after like the smallest amount. I can't swallow.
But you were making
Milk.
fun of us for having like a rumbly tummy. If
That's
we consume
no.
too
I
much
was
dairy.
making fun of you for having a wumbly tummy because you overdrink milk. You overconsume it and then you get a little bit.
Well, no,
thick.
only when I have a teaspoon of like the hottest sauce on the planet, then I jug a 2 pints of milk.
No, but Alex has got bad stomach because he went binged. He binged on milk.
did.
Binged on Crave.
I binged.
And
I dairy
milkshake.
binged. This is what kind of broke me. At lunchtime, I had like a sandwich that had melted cheese in it.
Mm-hmm.
Then for dinner, I had like a flatbread that had like cheese on it.
Mm-hmm.
Then I drank a glass of milk, and then I was
Wait,
like,
you just drank a glass of milk by itself, and
Yeah.
then you had a milkshake and milk.
and that inspired me. Where I was like, you know what? I haven't like drunk milk like this in ages. I need more. So then I drank a milkshake, and then I decided the next day to have cereal day. Because of all this milk like drinking was inspiring to me.
What do you
I
mean
never have
cereal day?
like I never have breakfast cereal, but I like having one day a year where just that's what
have
you
two
eat on that day.
boxes. Yeah.
You just eat cereal that
Wait,
day.
that's all you ate that day?
Yeah.
What do you mean cereal? I've never heard of cereal day. What? Who has cereal day?
Serial killers.
What do you mean? Who? You can create your own traditions, you know.
No, but no. There's never been a day where I've been like, oh, I have cereal, lunch, dinner, breakfast.
Well, have you ever tried it?
What cereal?
No, cereal day.
No, I've had cereal.
I've never had I didn't realise you meant to that extent. To me, a cereal day, because having cereal is so rare for me.
Yeah, exactly.
A
That's
ce-
the whole thing.
No, but a cereal day for me is just having a bowl.
Yeah,
that
Really?
day.
It's a treat.
No, because yeah, it is so delicious but so bad for you, and I never normally have it. I like having that day where it's like get a couple flavors, eat as much as cereal as you please. But I used real milk.
Yeah,
Instead of
but it
almond or
tastes better
soy.
with real milk.
It does taste.
I disagree.
No,
you
you're
buy
wrong.
the
You're wrong.
barista. You
No,
buy the
no.
barista
No,
almond
No.
milk. It tastes better than
But-
all other milk.
no.
I'm a milk hater. I don't like milk. I think it's a little bit gross. So obviously, I'm going to go for an alternative like almond.
Is it weirder to drink almond milk than milk?
No,
Why?
because almonds don't come from the breast of another mammal.
I mean, I don't think you can call udders breasts, but
Well, they are.
What are they then? Nipples.
I guess they have nipples. They're udders. They're a different thing. It's like one tit with multiple nipples.
No.
It is. That's what udders are. Think about it.
No, I've never thought of it like that.
No, it's like a sack with multiple
I've always seen it more as like
receptacles.
3 pairs or something.
3 pairs.
Yeah, three
What do you mean 3 pairs?
pairs.
No, they've got like a pink. They've got a pink tit with multiple nipples. No, but like,
Udders, I'm confused.
but when see,
You know, I'd say that's 2 pairs.
Yeah.
That's 2 pairs because
2 pairs.
because okay, look, it's not. They're not like flat. They're like individual like teats. And
no,
then you got
no,
the big
because
nip.
where they diverge is the nipple. See, that is one tit with multiple.
Yeah, I
nipples.
would say that is one teat.
That looks more like balls, to be honest.
But my point is, like,
Oh my god.
we drink milk as a species,
Hey.
right?
Ooh. I'm glad I don't drink milk.
But we're using nuts to make fake milk.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
healthier.
But we're using nuts. Why don't we just eat almonds? Why do we need it to be in milk form?
Because it's a drink.
Yeah, but it's milk.
Well, no, because I clarify, I did say barista almond milk. It's actually oat milk.
Oh. Well, I mean,
I personally drink oat milk because I have a thing for oats.
See, I like
Why not?
coconut milk because they actually have milk.
Coconut milk is nice, but you can't use it for everything because it is an overpowering flavour.
Well, it depends.
I think
You
oat
put it in
milk's
tea, like, it'd be rubbish.
Yeah, but tea's horrible anyway.
Yeah.
No, oat milk's the best tasting because it has an oaty flavour.
Yeah, but
Coconut tastes
again,
better than oat.
that's the problem. That if you want like an English breakfast, like oat overpowers it, ruins it.
No, it doesn't. Oat makes a perfect. The best tea is with oat, not with normal milk.
Why do you have
No.
milk with beans?
I do often pour a little dash of milk in with my beans.
Really?
No.
It wouldn't surprise me if some people did. You know, like creamy beans.
Mm.
No, you put butter.
Butter in beans.
Yeah, then you get a nice thicker, buttery base.
I feel like that would be
Sauce.
sloshier.
Butter beans.
Yeah, butter beans.
Butter beans do exist.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what else exists. Joe Spraggan, who says, very surprised to hear you guys talking about the Underworld track 2 months off. Can I ask how you guys came across this song? It was a big track this year on the independent internet radio station, Do You? Are any of you guys fellow fans of Do You? Or Charlie Bones?
No, Alex just
Never heard of them.
the Underworld like have this really popular song and because everyone knows the really popular song, you kind of just look through their library and you find a really good song.
Yeah, I went through their whole discography. And that song stands out in particular.
Because it's Slippin' Jimmy. But it's basically a chart song all the time.
Oh, Born Slippy.
Born Slippy is like always on the radio.
Slippin' Jimmy.
Yeah, it is always on the radio.
It's on the
Stupid
radio so
short version.
every English person knows it. So you're just like, oh.
Well, it was in Train Spotting as well, so
Yeah.
everybody knows it. That's where I first heard them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then I was like, oh, let's go on their discography.
Yeah.
And then I listened to 2 months off and it's a really good song.
Ronaldo's channel says, I found it interesting when you talked about the generational divide between your cousins and how you behave when you were their age. I'm a Gen Z, 18, Jarling, and while I don't want to get too deep into what my personal beliefs are, let me just say that I think you're right. in saying that exposure to the internet is a perfect way for children to become radicalized. Being brought up as a non-white American in the internet era made it so that I was thinking critically about political and social issues from a very young age. I remember one of the things that irked me about your Big Mouth Season 2 video is that you said the kids in the show are talking about things that 13-year-olds don't think about. And while I still hate the show, I have to disagree with you on that point. Most of my friends and I were talking about politics in our early teens, and it never once occurred to me that you guys might have not. But then I remember that the internet landscape was very different when you guys were my age.
Yeah, it just didn't exist. I didn't think of politics.
Yeah, politics was always something like adults talk about.
Yeah, there was that, and there was... I can't remember if I was like in sixth form around this age. It was more like the atheism stuff was the big thing on YouTube, like The Amazing Atheist and all these debates about religion.
Mm-hmm.
It was before 2016. That's what I remember most, and then that's when the political content really went nuts. Was around that time. Yeah, interesting to think about there.
No, my question would be that once you're aware of politics and you keep track of what's going on, it's inherently depressing. And you depress yourself by consuming it. So as a kid, why would you want to be depressed?
But it's not like they're engaging with politics.
But no, just being aware of it is enough.
But even then, it's just a change of consensus.
Mm.
You know? Like, the calling people gay and using the F slur all the time was a thing when we were that age. But these kids now are aware that you shouldn't do that. But they're also being exposed to loads of like opinions which aren't like displayed as just fact. So before you're given the opportunity to actually form an opinion based on what you know about politics, you're just told X, Y, and Z. So then it becomes your belief.
Yeah. I feel like people are just, I don't know, less trustworthy now as well. To sources, things they find. So they might question it a bit more.
I think that's a really good thing though.
It's good until you get to the people who've done their own research, and it's like, it just means they've like watched 2 Joe Rogan episodes. And, you know what I mean? Critical thinking, it's a difficult skill to learn.
Yeah, and you can't believe anything ever anymore.
Yeah.
Go off the grid.
Believe nothing, learn nothing.
Lewis Aspen said, nice cut copy soundbite at the start, Alex. Would like to know some of your more obscure music tastes. Same for the other boys. I like the Eels, who do a song on every Shrek film, I think. TV on the radio, Alex Goldfrapp. Interested to see if you've heard of those. I love all of those. I'm a big fan of the Eels as well. Going over to Susan's house. She's gonna make it right.
I can't separate the Eels from the Shrek, so I've never really gotten into them.
See,
it's not that I dislike Shrek, it's just...
Because Dad would always listen to the Eels when we were young,
Yeah.
I associated it with him before I did with Shrek, and then like realised that a bunch of the music is in Shrek. But Shrek's got some good music in there.
It does. Changes.
The cool cover of
the
Changes.
The epic Changes cover. I only like mainstream music, you know? The Weeknd, Duo Lipo,
Lizzo?
Lizzo, yeah. Arena Grande. Yeah, that's me all over, really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Heard any of R. Kelly's new one?
Yeah, kind of, really sort of, like...
Avant-garde.
Yeah, unique perspective.
Remy says, Swindon-born Jarling here. To answer Alex's question, yes, I was in fact born in the Wiltshire citadel of Swindon. As for my fellow Swiddites, I encourage them to join me and rise up and claim their place as proud Swidders Jarlings. But until such a time, I am more than happy to claim the title as my own.
Bad luck, mate.
Cameron Bloomer says, I'm from Milton Keynes and it is awful if you're a pedestrian. But as a driver, it's the best place in the UK. The grid and roundabout system means you can get from one end of the city to the other in 10 minutes max, with multiple access points to anywhere you need to go. Pedestrians are still kind of fucked though, so it's poo-poo bum hole.
Epic. Where is Milton Keynes?
No one knows.
Is it real?
No.
It's in Israel.
It sounds like one of those fake fantasy names.
Milton Keynes.
Do you think?
We've got to get to Milton Keynes.
All I know...
It sounds too shit to be real.
No, it would be like in Willow or something. Something shit.
All I know about Milton Keynes...
Yeah, Willow.
All I know about Milton Keynes is it has Costco.
Hell
But
yeah.
loads of places have Costco though.
No, don't.
They do.
Where here has Costco?
Manchester.
Why don't we get a Costco? Because you can go and then get like 20 donuts, like £2, and it's amazing. But no, I don't get that. I don't get that.
Cost cutters.
Costco.
There's apparently like some cake they do that's really good or something.
What, in Milton Keynes?
Yeah, you
No,
got to go to
Costco.
Keynes to get it. Yeah.
Wow.
Alex, I feel like Alex, you'd love Costco. Because it's all in bulk.
I love bulk buying.
You do?
You have to have some kind of like special Costco license, right? That you show at the door. No,
What, to be allowed
normies aren't
in?
allowed in. You got to have your like.
You've got to like declare that you want to cut your costs.
Yeah. The government's got to allow it. The Costco government.
Oh, the
Costco
Look at me
is
like that. I've
lobby.
never been, have I? I'm learning over here.
Yes, I'm learning too, and you're the teacher at the moment.
Once the government have found out that you're evading tax, they give you access to Costco. Because if you're evading tax, you might as well save a few more pennies. So they let you into
True.
Costco.
Yes.
Don't know why my card hasn't turned up yet, government. Where's my Costco card?
Yeah, Kruno Jurek says, I suggest you hide in your bath and fill it with ice to hide your heat signature because I'm coming. Why do so many people like want to kill me?
I don't know. What's the deal?
Yeah.
Your
Is it
name
someone
is
I
I
said?
Hate Everything?
Oh. Yeah, they're like, wait, but I like certain things.
Wait a minute, I just realised I like a certain everything.
If you like... Okay, if you say that you like... No, you hate people dying, they're not going to come for you.
That's actually genius.
You can't kill what you hate.
Yeah. Last one here from Dr. Ryan. This is insane. I am a zookeeper in Chicago, and I regularly feed the hippos day-old sausages so they have a taste of their home. I put strings on the sausages and swing them around the hippos. They get so mad at me and scream, but it's an obsession. Sometimes the hippos try and break out of their cages, but I keep swinging those hot dogs in wide circles, over their heads. Luckily, my boss doesn't know I do this, or my co-workers.
This is balls. No, that's not true.
Wait, why are sausages a taste of home?
I don't know.
the hippos eat sausages in the wild.
Maybe they would. No, they just eat like moss or some shit, don't they?
What? Yeah, what do hippos eat? Are they hippos? They're like
Nah.
the most dangerous animal.
I thought they were vegetarian, but they will just like destroy anything that comes near them.
Yeah, they're like
I've seen
super
videos of like
defensive.
people putting like watermelons in their mouth and they just go.
Yeah.
Everyone's seen those videos.
Well, he's just saying he's seen them. What's wrong with that?
No, it's a statement that Alex has seen them.
Which isn't wrong.
Well, I guess you're right there.
Or am I?
Right, boys. Got a couple topics. I don't know if you guys had anything you want to throw out
No,
there.
not really.
I got a couple possibles.
Okay, give us a possibility.
This one's going to annoy James probably.
Uh-oh.
But this comes from the Smithsonian Magazine. Goblin mode is Oxford's 2022 word of the year. The term describes behaviour that's unapologetically self-indulgent, lazy, slovenly, or greedy. How does that make you feel?
What?
Yeah, being a goblin is to be
What are you
self-indulgent.
Read it again.
What from the beginning?
Read
the
it
top.
again.
Goblin mode is Oxford's 2022 word of the year, even though it's 2 words.
Which means
The term describes behavior that's unapologetically
Unapologetically.
self-indulgent, lazy, slovenly, or greedy. For the first time in history, Oxford Dictionaries allowed the public to vote on its 2022 word of the year, the winner goblin mode.
that makes sense.
Goblin mode received an overwhelming majority of votes against 2 other contenders. Metaverse and hashtag I stand with, selected by Oxford lexicographers.
They just let anything into the dictionary now.
Yeah.
It's just like a string of words. Well, that's now a word in the Oxford Dictionary. Goblin mode. It should have been goblin.
Well, I assume goblin's already in the dictionary.
Well, yeah. But the vote should have been for goblin or mode. Not goblin mode.
Surely that's a phrase.
Goblin
Yeah.
mode is a phrase.
Yeah.
Phrase is in the dictionary?
No.
Goblin mode is describing the mode in which you behave like a goblin.
Yeah. I don't know.
What's this country coming to?
It's political correctness gone mad. In a way.
Gone goblin mode.
Oh, yeah. Well, I think the politicians are going goblin mode, allowing people to run rampant like this.
What episode have we gone the most goblin mode?
Normal episode.
No, the most goblin mode was Curry episode.
No,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
disagree. There is another chaotic one in there. Chaos Unleashed, or the chaotic episode, whatever one that
But
is.
it's not chaos is too energetic.
Mm.
Goblin mode is like,
Greedy.
yeah, greed, hunger.
Indian. Yeah.
Also, sloth.
Yeah.
Okay,
I've gotta
yeah.
say, I've never really associated goblins with sloth. Slotherlies, you know?
No, I just picture like a green little villain.
The Green Goblin. He's cheeky,
Yeah.
naughty,
Like cheeky little Lloyd.
has a has a villainous streak. Yeah. Are elves goblins? No.
No.
They're elves.
But then like Santa's elves are like little guys, but
Yeah.
the elves in Lord of the Rings are like
Tall guys.
eternal,
Guardians.
Guardians of the Galaxies, you know?
Yeah.
Mm.
I mean, it's just sort of a pick and mix variety bucket.
Yeah.
A pick and mix kind of goblin.
No, we're talking about elves.
Oh,
Elves aren't goblins.
elves gobble goblins.
No, goblins gobble elves.
Yeah.
Goblins gobble. all.
Goblins are more closely related to orcs than they are
Yeah,
elves.
Yeah. James has a magnificent
Like, you got
point.
orcs. Orcs are the big meaty boys, and then the little
Yeah.
gremlins of orcs are the goblins.
Mm.
Well, what's a gremlin then?
They're the even smaller goblins.
What's a goblin?
We were just talking about what
The
goblin
goblin
is.
is.
They're like
that's what we
they're like
started.
a worse little
Yeah.
orc.
Yeah, orcs are like a little bit more dangerous. Goblins are just
No,
a little bit.
Orcs actually have like a society,
Yeah.
you know, a horrible society, but they have a
But
society.
orc
Goblins-
society is founded upon the oppression of goblins and gremlins. They're the little workers, and the orcs like abuse their little workers.
Mm. Yeah, I can see.
So that's why
being used
goblins
like that.
So that's why goblins are a little bit evil and mischievous, because they're trying to get one up on the orcs.
That sounds like they're justified in their acts.
The goblins, yeah, absolutely. But that's when they start terrorizing everyone else.
But I imagine goblins as like they've got no like government, they've
Yeah.
got no governing authority. They just
What
sort
about
of
the Goblin King? That implies some kind of hierarchy.
No, I don't think there's a goblin king.
maybe a goblin king is just the biggest goblin.
But then the biggest goblin's an orc.
Wait, so they're
No,
the
not
same
that big.
species?
No, they're not the same
A
species.
subspecies that only lives in caves or something?
No, they're just the workers, or they're worker orcs.
No, they're not. They're not orcs. They're goblins.
I thought like in Lord of the Rings, which is it? One of the races is like
elves in the dark.
that have gone. Yeah, the Falmer basically.
Yeah.
They're not goblins. Because they're elves. They're just a little bit
So that's
wrong.
what orcs are then.
No. Orcs aren't elves. Orcs are orcs.
Orcs were elves, weren't
No,
they?
no, I don't.
That's the
no,
law.
I
that
don't.
Orcs were elves.
Yeah, but what Lord of the Rings? There's more than just orcs and
Yeah,
elves
that's
in
the
Lord of the
true
Rings.
one. That's the one. They
No,
all
it's
copy. Yeah. Where do you think they all got it from?
No, I don't believe in that portrayal of goblins and orcs.
Well, you're making your own one now.
I'm not.
The whole worker thing. The enslavement of the goblin race.
No, that's.
Oh, this is interesting. In the Tolkien one, anyway, orcs are goblins.
Yeah, so orcs are evolved goblins.
But they don't evolve. They get, like, made by evil.
Orcs were a race of humanoid creatures best known for their service as foot soldiers and slaves to the Dark Lords. Even when not in thrall to an evil master, orcs rarely, if ever, had non-violent interactions with elves, men, or dwarves. They were known by many names by the various peoples.
Urukai.
Well, they're the hyper-evolved orcs.
No, I thought they were just orcs.
No, they're
No,
like the
they're
strong
different.
orcs.
They're special.
They're like a subspecies of orc.
No, but you're saying subspecies.
Well, they're the same, but they're like a sect. They're like a fresh new...
So what are goblins in Lord of the Rings then? I can't picture them because I was picturing the Urukai as the orcs.
But they're, in The Hobbit, they go to the Goblin King.
Yeah,
And there's like a goblin society, like underground.
that's true. But they're like, they've got no power. They're just like in a cave.
Yeah, they're like bottom dwellers.
Yeah,
Yeah, which is what goblins are.
yeah.
I don't know, man. What is the like... What are the definitive versions in your mind for like goblins?
Definitive versions.
Do you see like a... What do you picture?
Green.
Because I kind of picture like a Dobby type thing,
No, bigger than Dobby.
even though in
Yeah,
that universe they're
picture
elves.
bigger-
Oh no, let's not bring up Harry Potter. Come on.
I'm thinking like 3-4 foot tall little green hue pot belly.
I'd say half the size of a human because orcs are bigger than humans. They're big, meatier, chunkier. They're just like
What's the definitive orc then?
the leg
a huge, big green boy, like a huge, big green boy.
with teeth or
Like
no?
Yeah, with teeth,
like a
with
World of
teeth.
Warcraft
Yeah,
type one.
yeah. Warhammer, World of Warcraft. That's an orc, like a big meaty boy who just smash you.
Yeah, I think of World of Warcraft for some reason when I think of an orc.
I think of
Which
the,
means you think of Warhammer because
I think of the
based
orc
off the same thing.
from Lord of the Rings that wants to eat the hobbits.
Are those not Uruk-hai?
The ones that want to eat the hobbit.
No, that's
You know.
that's not an orc.
They don't need their legs.
They're a troll. Oh no, that's
That's
a
not-
goblin.
Oh yeah, there are trolls. I forgot about trolls.
No, trolls are like giant hulking.
Yeah.
yeah.
Trolls are bigger than orcs.
What about dwarves?
Dwarves, they're tiny.
But like, what version in like fiction do you
They're
like think? of?
mostly pretty similar.
Out of all those, they probably are the most
The
consistently
most
similar.
consistent, yeah.
Just how they're like visually depicted
Yeah,
a lot of the time.
Stocky,
a bit chunky,
stocky, hairy.
axes, beard.
Big beards.
Yeah.
Yeah. Play the guitar.
Have cannons and machine guns.
What?
Yeah,
Yeah, I just want to... Oh. What's a hobgoblin then?
a
Oh.
cross between a goblin.
They're like poison goblins. They're like the little crafters. They like brew the stews and make all the little gimzos and gadgets.
The Gimzos.
And the gadgets, yeah.
Well, that's got me thinking about
Goblin
all sorts
lore.
now. Yeah, goblin lore. Well, it is in the dictionary now. That means it's academic.
It is academic. J.R.R. Martin wrote it.
The other thing I kind of wanted to mention was I found this YouTuber who I just was watching a bunch of his videos, and it was like this flash from the past, awesome discovery. I'm just curious if you guys have heard of him. He's called the LA Beast. Ever heard of him?
About LAG, lag.
No, the LA Beast.
LAG could teach you a few things, my brother.
No, I'm talking about the LA Beast.
The LAB.
He's you remember Shoe Nice, right?
Yeah.
Shoe Nice, he'd like drink bottles of absinthe and
Yeah. Shampoo and
just like basically kill himself on camera.
Uh-huh.
It's kind of like that, except a little bit less upsetting because he's, you know,
Yeah.
I don't know, there's something a bit sad about the Shoe Nice situation. But this guy, the
Mm.
LA Beast, he's pushing himself to limits. And these videos are like from years ago, a lot of them.
Right.
He's pushing himself in ways where I'm shocked that the human body can even
Okay, what's he doing?
withstand these things. Like the one that really got me was he eats 2 cacti. Like he eats them.
Like proper spiky ones.
Yeah, I feel like I should just show you it, to be honest.
I don't know if I want to.
No, it's like it's crazy. He's biting into them like they're cucumbers.
Ow,
No,
they're
it
spiky.
seems like bruh. This shit is the most compelling shit you've ever seen. It's crazy.
How big
And-
are the spikes?
It's like one of the really horrible ones that,
Like that?
really probably get stuck. Not like that one. More like that fluffy one there in the
Whoa.
background.
Yeah, the fluffy one.
Yeah, like the fluffy one.
Ooh, no, that's not good.
Oh, what?
But yeah, here we go. Yeah, LA Beast eats a cactus from 8 years ago.
8 years ago.
Yeah,
Is he alive?
he's alive. Yeah.
Is he
But
happy?
this is like old YouTube type stuff. Like in the title of one of the videos, it's like got the bracket saying "warning." What the fuck? That kind of awesome shit.
Classic.
Look, I'll show you some. It starts with a warning. Cactus is 100% safe to consume and is not poisonous, but do not attempt to recreate or reenact the activities seen.
No.
To be fair, they are quite...
No, those fucking spiky.
Those have the worst needles. They just get caught and everything.
Beast here. Today, I'm going to be doing a simple challenge, and that is eating a few cacti.
Oh, he's got a Captain America
Ooh,
shoe.
I'm shaking. I was
Yeah,
inspired
ahead of the curve.
by children of Poseidon and La Phoenix, who have both, on different occasions, eaten. I'm also going to eat a cactus.
There's like a video afterwards where it's like him on the toilet, like saying, "This had to, yeah."
Oh no, I don't watch anymore, Alex. No.
Why did he doesn't eat both, does he?
No, look how far he gets.
What?
No, come on, stop this. Stop.
No, you need to see.
No.
Why does he have to eat 2?
I don't know why he has to eat 2, but he's like shaking and everything.
Bro, this is this is not good fascination.
No, it's awesome.
No, but if that surprised you, you know someone's eating a whole plane.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I've seen that before. But there's this there's this video that he did where he like eats this notoriously stinky plant or something.
Stinky.
Yeah, I'll find it because there's this moment in the video where like he clearly hasn't told his roommate or something that he's going to be doing this. So there's this little moment of like genuine drama in the video where this guy comes in and he's like, "What the fuck, man?" Yeah, it's this. I was just going through all these videos and I found this moment of pure fucking unscripted drama.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's this one. It's the durian fruit versus LA Beast. It's like this notoriously stinky thing.
I need a fork. Alright, I'm gonna... Holy shit, man. What is that smell, dude? What are you doing? Can you please record when I'm not here, man? You're gonna piss the neighbors off. That smells like complete shit. Fuck you. Fuck you, man. You fucking serious? Fuck. Okay, fucking asshole, ladies and gentlemen. That's my fucking roommate. Stuff doesn't smell that bad at all. And
That was a dick move. He just walked right in front of the camera and interrupted my video. So, let me regain my composure here. That was a dick move. Fucking asshole.
Eat
Yeah.
your stinky fruit.
Yeah, I
Damn,
love that.
that's actually quite uncomfortable.
Mm,
That's more uncomfortable than the cactus thing.
really.
Yeah.
Stinky fruit, man. Get your stinky fruit.
LA people are different.
Yeah, they're beasts, man.
Yeah. No, I'm gonna have to forego my name. My namesake.
No, you're allowed to be the
No,
beast.
I haven't eaten a cactus.
No, but you're not the LA beast.
I'm not the LA beast. I'm not any beast.
I guess you're the UK beast.
No, it's not even that.
Yeah, the only thing I eat is like kebabs.
You have to be hardy to put yourself through some of those sometimes.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, maybe if you don't order the chili sauce.
No, that's what holds it together, my bro. Anyway, see you after these messages.
Bye, Bear Bear. Bye, Bear Bear.
I do declare, buy Bear Bear.
Bear Bear shirts and mug available now. Check the description below. What is your opinion on the Scream?
It doesn't bother me. It's like
It's
truth.
one you're indifferent on.
Yeah, I'm generally indifferent on most things you do.
Really?
It doesn't make good
No.
jar media content if I'm like, don't react. So I've got to react. in order
That's
to
like a unique one because no reaction to something so crazy.
That's not crazy.
Okay, you do it then.
No. I'm a mature man. I'm a mature boy, and I don't need to do.
So being mature means not.
No, because my neurodivergent comes out in other ways, not in
my
screaming.
neurodivergent comes out in this way.
Yeah, yours and Jamie, you both come out the same way. Mine doesn't. I'm more of like a, our dog gets zoomies. I get that.
Zoomers.
I generally just like have like periods of such intense emotion where it's like I sometimes make awful purchases because I'm just so excited. Like last night was close, but I was gonna buy some wheels, but they were $2,500, and I was like, you know what, I can't.
You nearly came close to buying them.
Yes.
Jesus. $2,500?
Oh, they're cool wheels.
No wheels are cool enough for that kind of moolah, money. Bubsy Malone.
Good afternoon, morning, evening, or night, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the second half of the show where we head over to Patreon and answer some really cool questions.
Patreon.
Reddit.
What's up, gamers? Reddit time. Wee, bim, 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 bim.
Yummy!
The softest bulletin is going to start us off here. Which you can also do if you head over to the suggestion thread on the subreddit. How many sides does a banana have?
None.
None. It's circular.
Idiot.
Circular.
It's one.
One.
Yeah.
None.
I'm with James on this.
No, honestly, it's a banana, which means you can
Are you
crush
talking about
it.
the skin or the interior?
No, because you can crush a banana and just make it flat.
Are you
in
talking
which
about the
case it's
skin
got
or the
one side.
interior?
That's a good question, because which do they mean? Which one is the banana, or both the banana? Is one
But
just
to
the
be
skin
fair,
of the
you're the
banana?
one who's most
No,
experienced with banana skins.
No, because the banana is it in a skin.
Like
No, the banana's all of it.
Yeah.
if
Yeah.
I took my skin off, is my skin on its own?
No, this is the
A
question I
human.
asked
Bro,
before.
come on, that's not the bro, that.
No, this is what I say. Is your arm you? You say my arm. Is it you, or is it like an attachment?
My banana.
Like an HCOG site?
Suppress M203 grenade launcher.
I'd say a banana is the meat and the skin.
It needs to be a combo
So
slice.
there, it depends on the banana. Some bananas have 3 faces. Some bananas have 4.
I think you're looking too deep into a question that is pretty meaningless.
I think there's meaning.
No, because sometimes a banana has like angles.
Yeah, they're not like a cucumber.
Cucumbers have angles. Really small.
Tetrahedrons.
Yeah, like magnanimidrons.
magnanimous.
Magnanimous reasons.
Well, Chris Peacock actually replied to that saying, Alex, please agree with whatever James says, just so Jim can feel what it's like when James is teamed up against.
Every episode for the last 304 episodes.
I push back. We don't do that.
We don't, Alex. Do we team up against
No
James?
fucking way do we do that.
Okay, gaslight me then. Gaslight gatekeep.
No. No way. We'll revert to Monkeys says, if Jar had its own Lego game, what would the secret unlockable characters be? The stages, the collectibles, the plot?
Okay, the plot would be that there's been some secret things stolen from Jar Media, and the villain.
Lame.
Okay.
I would say the plot is, like Multiverse of Madness.
No.
Or okay, how about Fortnite?
Yeah. So
Imagine
it'd be like just a
Fortnite.
bit of everything.
Yeah, so we're like the base, like Fortnite.
Yeah. We're like
All these-
the foundation.
Yeah, we're the original, and then these cracks /
Yeah.
tears / vortexes or
Yeah.
black holes, whatever you want to call them.
George Clooney walks in. Lego George Clooney.
Lego George Clooney comes in.
Mm-hmm.
He does all the voices.
Yeah, he does James.
Yeah.
James and George Clooney have a weird amount of stuff in common.
James does leak a lot of fucked up drone strike stuff to try and
Yeah. James has his
liberate.
own satellite above Israel watching war crimes.
That's what you mean by car parts.
Yeah, satellite. But what do you think the Ganja satellite is? James gets high and watches his drone strike.
The stages. I feel like the game would open in a bog of some kind.
Yeah.
With
Yeah.
with one of those, those air machines
Yeah.
with the fan.
And George Clooney is trying to get to the helicopter with an M16 in
Oh, we got a race to
In the
get to
bog.
Clooney, who's like he's hanging from the ladder in the helicopter. Come on. Yeah. And then that's the opening level. Once you're out the bog, it takes you to like the HQ, which is like the Jar set.
Mhm. But you're the size of a minifig, so it's huge.
Yeah. Yeah, and then you go to like different universes collecting.
Yeah.
Divvies. Ow.
There could be a Dibby planet.
Yeah, the Dibby planet.
Just like Multiverse of Madness.
And the
You've got your thing.
collectibles can be George Clooney's ex-spouses.
Yeah, and there can be a whole level that's just every different character George Clooney has played as minifigures.
Yeah. So you're doing like Ocean's 11, Oceans 1 through 12.
Fantastic Mr. Fox.
Mm-hmm.
Burn After Reading.
Yep. That's like every
Batman.
Batman, yeah. The Dark Knight.
Yeah, you got any ideas of what the collectible would be, James?
Dibbies.
Yeah, that's probably solid.
And shit. Like tat. You pick up like shit.
There would be a whole Men in Black International level.
Yeah.
All the best properties will be like coming in.
Yeah.
There's a Nazi zombies level.
Ooh.
The Nazi Russians level.
Yeah, where you've got to collect Tank Dempsey.
And what, like you get the mini kits and it builds
Yeah,
one thing. What is it building?
COD characters.
You build dangerous dictators.
You build Kevin Spacey from Call of Duty.
You collect all the villains from God. Oh, I found Jon Snow. Nice. Okay. No, some of these ideas for stages are just going too far in my head. Yeah, man.
Milky boy.
Darth Valakard says, apologies if this has been answered before, but has Alex's voice got deeper? He's lost some of that upbeat meme tinge to his voice, I've noticed this because I've been listening to the 2018/2019 Jarcasts.
Yeah, Alex is like, he started smoking cigars.
Yeah.
Alex is just an angrier person as well.
Yeah.
I'm angrier, had many more spirits.
Mm-hmm.
I've been slowly chipping through those cigars you got me.
Really?
What?
I love them.
This was like fucking 100 years ago. Idiot.
Yeah.
I think it was when Jim came back from Spain through the, the Diabolical, where you have all the reduced prices on things.
No, I just bought them in a shop.
Are you saying about your trip from when you got me that horrible shirt?
Yeah, that one.
Yeah,
no.
yeah.
Yeah, I got a shirt that I don't wear, and Alex got cigars.
You don't like anything.
Shut up, I like things.
Okay.
Gene Isterd says, I must ask, have Alex and Jamie ever had a really bad fallout or anything like that?
Multiple times. You literally made Jamie smash a window and then blamed it on him.
Well, I mean, I did smash it.
But it was his fault.
I punched you in the face that one time by accident. That
But
was very
like-
much a James moment. I'm pretty sure we've talked about that.
Yeah.
If-
Me and Jamie have had loads of fallouts.
Yeah.
We've actually had to-
Vegas 4-3.
Fuck. Have there,
No,
Have
we've
there been
actually had
any-
a few fallout, like genuine, like.
not
shit
as
can go on.
adults, though.
Yeah, well, as kids, yeah, and as
Yes.
as adults as well.
I wouldn't call them like fallouts though.
You just make me
When have you
angry.
fallen out as adults?
Disagreements.
What do we
No.
disagree on?
There was the time James called me. He was like spam calling me when I was preoccupied, and then was very rude on the phone, and then hung up on me, and that pissed me off. So I wanted an apology. So I asked for one.
Did you get one?
Eventually, yeah.
No, this is the
And
thing.
James was like, "I'm sorry, you felt that way," and I was like, "Yeah,
Ooh, not good enough.
yeah," because we all suffer from this actually, but me the least is hanger.
No, I did no.
No, you get
No.
angry.
Yeah, man. No.
Because you like spam called me. I was at work.
Okay, so this was the time we were going to Sammy's. We were getting to Sammy's specifically.
Yeah, and I hadn't finished work, and
No.
James was like spam calling me, and then I answer after I finish, and you're like, "What are we doing?" And I was like, "Well, I just finished work. Like, what's going on?" And you were like, "We're going here." Blah blah blah, and then you hung up. And I was like, what? Why did I deserve that? You know?
No, but as soon as we got to Sammy's, I was just like, yeah, I'm sorry. I gave you like I said I gave you a good apology, and I was just like,
Yeah,
no, it's just...
you did genuinely apologize, but you just had to reflect for a moment because you were hangry, and we've all been there. But
No, I think there's more to those than just hunger.
Does
Like-
Bubsy need a Snicker?
But other than that, when's nothing happens.
no,
I get angry at him more.
What have I done? Maybe the occasional, but that's okay, I thought.
I mean to relieve like
Yeah. Sometimes needed.
there are things in life that might not be the things that you need.
I'll tell you what we do need. It's to answer this one from Doug Walker Fan 27. Which right-wing political commentator would each member of the cast be? Personally, I'd say Jim is Alex Jones, James is Jordan Peterson, and Alex is either Stephen Crowder or Booger Nick. Thanks.
None of us won out here.
Hey, no, I have.
I would say I would say Jordan Peterson's a lot better than Alex Jones, Stephen Crowder, and Booger Nick.
Yeah,
I'd take
significantly.
him any day out of all those options.
At least Jordan B. Peterson has a lane that he kind of actually knows about. He's actually a professional in.
Yeah, and
And
he
you'll be
got a
seeing
whole
reason-
movie made about him, so that's kind of cool.
Yeah, and he got to be Red Skull in the comics.
He got to be Red Skull in the comics.
Yeah, did you not know about that one?
That's awesome.
They based the Red Skull on him.
What is with that? Why fan the flames?
It's just the culture war, you know?
You just get what you're getting out of it is a fantastic clip of Jordan Peterson crying.
Mhm.
And everyone feels sorry for him and goes, well, I guess he's right about everything.
Yeah. Fine.
Okay.
Stop. What the hell are you doing? Why are you like
I don't know.
this?
Who's Matt Walsh?
Oh, no, Matt Walsh is the biggest fucking pussy.
That's you.
James is Matt Walsh.
Fuck you. Fuck you.
You can be Lauren Southern.
I don't know who that is.
Oh, she's the one who went on the boat in the British Channel and I started like screaming at migrants.
There's quite a few of them to pick from, to be honest.
You're Sargon of Akkad.
Ah,
Oh, no. Oh.
Carl.
He's Nigel.
Carl of Swindon.
Yeah.
Who's Nigel then?
Nigel Thornberry.
Farage.
Oh, Nigel Farage.
Who's Piers Morgan?
Billy. Piers Morgan.
James is Andrew Tate, actually.
Oh, no. You are.
Fuck off.
No, don't call me Andrew Tate. I'm the least like him.
Did you like my tweet on the Jar account that was just Jar Media 2016 with the
you went through with it then?
yeah.
Yeah, he did it at night.
So no one would see it.
Yeah.
Smart. Sometimes you have to say the things that... Did anybody else hear that?
Yeah, Pinky in the brain.
Why are you over there?
Yeah, why are you standing over there? You got diarrhea?
You are.
No.
Well, we're just playing within the bounds of the question, my dear.
Okay, what liberal memers are we?
I know. I think honestly.
James is Hassan Piker.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Alex
champagne
is,
socialist. Yeah, boy.
Alex is Jared Leto.
Thanks.
Well, no, the left wing has nobody.
Yeah, they do.
I'm the amazing atheist because I like it in the ass.
With a banana.
Ah.
Use the bit I don't use. Here you go, atheist. Oh. I love when it comes full circle.
All right, fucking A team.
Or should I say banana circle?
I love when a plan comes together.
I love when a plan becomes banana circle.
Maybe a banana does have one side then, if it's the circle. My back really, really hurts sitting like this.
Don't then.
Don't do it then, Binky.
Shut up!
Do you not care about your posture? No.
Well, Cherry Rabbit Loz says, question for Alex.
Okay.
Your hair in the latest cast was curl-tacular.
Okay.
What hair products do you use for your curly hair?
Have you noticed
Multiple.
that Alex picks all the questions that compliment him?
Ooh, maybe
No.
maybe
You
he's
do.
superficial.
No, I don't. How do I? I'll bring up anything and everything.
Okay, no, someone make a jar compilation of how many times Alex has answered questions that compliment each member.
Yes.
See the ratio
This
of it.
question
if
is
it's...
for Alex. How epic is your Lego? Well, my Lego is rather quite epic, I would say so.
You should see this leak that's coming up.
Do it. You know there's going to be a huge imbalance between Alex
No,
and
not
the
true.
rest
Okay. Try and name 3 different things.
of us. This episode, last week, the week before.
No. That's not examples. You're just saying episodes. A while ago you mentioned embracing the curls, which is something my sister admires. You saying?
No, this is the second time we've had a question about your hair on this episode.
No, not true.
That
other
is
one-
true. We literally
It wasn't the
talked about
question, it was about mullets at the beginning.
Ooh.
No, the person in that comment said they liked your hair. They complimented you.
No, that
Don't
was
try
a
and
different
fucking
one.
wiggle out
That
this
was a
one.
different one. I purposefully
sure.
didn't comment so you wouldn't give me shit for it.
Ooh.
But you brought it up anyway. Yeah, my sister admires you, saying she has curly hair and does all she can to keep it curled. She also hates She-Hulk because she felt as though it goes against curly hair since the character has straightened and Hollywood-styled hair when she turns into She-Hulk. Good point.
So true.
Yes.
Yeah, the answer is cold water. That is all you need.
What?
Mm-hmm.
What?
Like actual cold water. I
I
do that at the end of like every shower, is make the water cold, run my hair through it. And then I got this curl spray and go.
I don't.
Yeah, and then it, yeah, that's the thing I've worked out best.
If the true way of man is to not use products, what products do gorillas use?
Eucalyptus.
Aloe vera.
No, but do you know who uses the most products?
Your mom.
Gardening gorillas.
Gardening gorillas.
No, you.
Me? Yeah.
Yeah, superficial boy.
Yeah.
Please, and don't destroy me, criticize me. Go, please.
How's that a criticism? You're just superficial and shallow as a puddle, mate.
Shallow as the Glossier face wash. Yeah. I got no shame when it comes to the different items I smother.
Self-care.
Haha. No self-care.
James has no self-care.
I have self-care.
He attacks.
No, I have self-care. I've got a nice little cocoa butter.
You use kitchen scissors to shave your beard.
No, I have an actual beard trimmer, which I use cocoa butter conditioner on every day.
Oh,
Cocoa butter's a
speaking
good
of
one.
superficial boy, we've got a duo.
Hey, I like my beard being soft because when you get facial hair, you don't want it to be, quite bristle and not pleasant. If it's soft, it's nicer. So I use that, and I recently upgraded from like a Nivea generic like moisturizer to like a nice hydrating L'Oreal moisturizer, and it's from a gel from a cream to a gel, and it's like, damn, I feel good when I'm slopping that gel all over my face.
Give me that cream. Give me that gel.
Can we do a jar vote?
Sure.
Yeah.
An audience jar vote, jarling
No.
vote.
No, I don't like that.
What's the vote?
That you guys get like mutton chops with a moustache. You just
want me to be that Call of Duty character.
Yes.
No, to be fair, no, because Alex doesn't do it ever. Alex doesn't do anything. Whenever there's a bet like this, or
No, I saw this dude, this like older guy, driving this old ass car, and he had it full on. Like the Call of Duty 2 Captain Price.
I could probably pull it off with my facial hair.
Yeah, it's a cool look.
But I would need some more years on me.
Yeah. But I think you guys should do it just for a social experiment.
I can see it.
We could go for the Booger Nick Tash.
You always talk about Booger Nick, but I'd know nothing about the guy.
But
He's
I have a
literally
problem
called
with
Booger
that.
Nick.
Yeah. No, I have a problem with British people saying the word booger.
Yeah, it's wrong.
Booger.
Booger.
Or Booger Nick.
It's fucked. Just like when Americans try and say the word mirror.
Mirror.
Mirror. I gotta go look in the mirror. Mirror. Shut up.
Don't bully the Americans.
What?
We're from the southwest. It's where their accent comes from.
Hello there.
Gonna go
Hello
look in the
there.
mirror.
Hello there.
Dobby. We got the final.
I don't think this is going to be funny.
You don't even know what it's gonna be. No, you're gonna love this one specifically. You've just spoken way too soon, because Man Walrus 12 says, with all the recent discussions surrounding the Everglades, I thought I'd tell you guys a swamp story featuring my friends and I getting attacked by pigs. Ooh. In 2018, I went on a school trip to New Orleans, and the school took us on a swamp tour of the bayou as a fun activity with the fan boats and everything. It's not exactly the Everglades, but it's nearly and almost the exact same climate. We knew it was going to be interesting when it took them over 20 minutes to start the boat, and the fan engine sounded like it could explode at any minute. Our captain
It's not a good time if it doesn't sound like it's going to explode at any moment. That's like the most...
That's what you live for.
Yes.
Our captain had a long, bleached blonde mullet, and what might be the most comical sounding swamp man accent I've ever heard in my life. A great comparison to his look and vibe would be Joe Exotic from Tiger King. He would summon the gators by waving a hot dog on a stick over the side.
What the hell is
What's
going on
with
with
the
this hot dog shit?
And they would jump up and eat it off the stick. Why they picked that over his equally exposed hand, I'll never know. My friends and I questioned the legality of feeding wild animals before remembering we were in the South. Other highlights included an albino raccoon and guard peacocks that the swamp dwellers used to keep the alligators away from their goats. I'm not shitting you, I have photographic proof. Apparently gators have bad eyesight and they just see a big screaming ball of colour and back off. The gators were cool, but main danger that I think you guys have been overlooking in the Everglades are not the alligators, but the huge invasive population of feral hogs in the area that swim around the swamp causing chaos. It may sound weird because they're pigs, but these things are actually fucking gigantic. They weigh 200 to 400 pounds with large tusks and smell just as bad as you imagine they do. There's about 1 million of them in Louisiana, and they cause $75 million worth of property damage per year. But they're not widely hunted because they taste like shit. Our captain would literally dump buckets of corn into the swamp to get them to come towards the boat, causing a feeding frenzy where about 10 of them were fighting over the scraps of corn, just floating in the swamp. The largest boar was called Bebo, and the captain said he's been feeding him for years, and that Bebo would eat out of his hand. I'm sure you can see where this is going. But Bebo bit his hand, identified the source of the corn was in the boat, and attempted to climb up into it, at which point my 20-ish 14 to 19-year-old classmates and I started screaming in absolute terror. Fortunately, after some swearing, the captain was able to dislodge Bebo with the kick to the snout by the time he was about halfway into the boat. Luckily he did, because Bebo would definitely be far too heavy to move if he'd actually been able to flop his ass into the boat. I'm not sure what we would have done if given the choice between a 400-pound feral hog and the literal alligator-infested swamp outside. It's really funny now, but at the time it was really scary. Needless to say, I'll not be taking another swamp tour. Basically, what I'm trying to say is who would win in a fight, Bebo or Moto Moto. Long-time listener since the death of Old Jar, but only commented a few times. Just wanted to say keep up the good work and release Dubstep Hardcore 2. So you think he's lying?
Yep.
Why,
No,
just because of the
no.
Bebo thing?
It's dog whistling.
For what? For what?
The
cause?
sausage, the swinging sausages around is dog whistling for lies. If there's a sausage in a story, it's not true.
No, but here's a crazy left field opinion.
How? When have you ever heard a story that involves a sausage that turned out to be Will? None. Sausages don't need to be in stories. I don't know why they're
Sausages are never in stories. Name the last time you saw a movie with a sausage in it.
Sausage party.
Yeah, a lie.
Yeah. Trash.
That's not.
Why do you think that movie didn't work?
Because sausages were the main characters, and buns were the women.
Yeah. Well, go on. Put forth your.
Yeah. So my strong opinion is that the hippo sausage guy is real, and the pig swamp guy is fake.
The Bebo stuff just.
Yeah, that's too much.
Yeah. I can't believe it.
In
But
saying that though,
saying
he said he had evidence, and I did click the link to an IMGO with like a bunch of pictures from this trip.
Well,
Did
that
you
makes
reverse
sense.
image search? Did you actually
No.
check the validity?
I didn't go that far.
No, you can't prove it's right until that happens.
We need like a symbol.
A symbol.
Yeah, to prove things true.
It's a symbol.
What?
Well, you got to do the thing where you like write the like,
No, like-
hold a newspaper up and like stand by the boar or whatever.
Yeah.
Then we know it's real.
Yeah, so like no, but we could have like a gang sign. So like if you
Good
actually
idea.
if you truthfully meet Ryan Reynolds, you take a photo with him and do your
Make
little
Ryan
sign.
Reynolds do the gang sign.
Yeah. And then get him arrested.
Yeah, no more Christmas movies for a while.
Christmas movies. Is Ryan Reynolds in Christmas movies?
He's in that show called like Binted or whatever.
Like Binted?
Hold on.
Oh, fucking Alex's binted thing again. Nah, I'm done. Alex,
when No, I no. start
saying bin, I'm gone.
No, I'm trying to find it. I did because I saw a poster for this Ryan Reynolds movie that's like on Apple shit. And I was like, there's no way this is real. This must be advertising of some kind. But it's like a real movie. It looks like it was, forged from a fucking algorithm. Oh, here we are. Yeah, Spirited. Yeah. Looks like just the worst thing ever made.
Yeah, it doesn't get worse than that.
You got Will Ferrell and fucking Tiny Eyes over here
Yeah.
being comedies.
Micro eyes. And
I shifted it to be better. To be nicer.
yeah, to fix his eyes.
Yeah, I gave him big eyes and Will little eyes, little tiny eyes. Eh?
Shit like that really upsets James.
What, the thing?
That's it. Where is it?
Every day and every night, James is gonna fight to win.
No, I need that for wrapping presents.
Oh,
Oh, you're going for the fucking
back to brown, is it?
Do you know how many years I've had that role?
Yeah, because you never buy Christmas presents, do you?
No, I do. It's just a huge, industrial bulk bought roll. That's last me literally 5
You get it
years.
from Costco. Every day and every... Time to phone up Booger Nick.
Today's call in is Bugger Nick.
Who's going to extinguish this flame?
Your mom?
Nah, bro, do you want to see?
That's your... You made that.
Yeah, I'd never used it before.
Pah!
Now it's here.
That's it. Let's light fire.
It's already lit, you cock.
Yeah, it's really lit.
It's already lit as fuck, bro. Dude, what are you doing?
Don't waste all the gas.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can... Here we go.
No.
Look, I can give you the law, bro.
The loyal.
The law. On
Of
Bugger
what?
Nick.
Oh, okay.
I'm not interested
Look.
in Booger Nick more.
Get to know the Na'vi people and their fantastical home in Avatar, James Cameron's blockbuster phenomenon, streaming now.
On what?
Deepler.
Deepler.
Yeah, Deepler. Bob Iger plus.
Bob Iger.
I call him Biger. You ready, gamers from Mars?
Ow!
I could hear that from over the yonder.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon, morning, evening, or night, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the second half of the show where we go to Patreon and we say thank you. Thank you to...
Thank you to one of these.
All of these.
Reformed Orthodox Rabbi Bill Clinton. Perth, Australia, Jarling Meetup, Boxing Day, 10 a.m. at the City Cactus. Juicy Rosie, Ashley, Abigail M., The Swindon Everglade, Judy Burns, Lolin, Wabu Kek Croc. James, page him the £50 or I'll come over there and smash up the Laurel. I'm not even joking right now. Lildred Incorporated, Cartoon Grump, Rat Chef, Saishin. James pulls a Darkside Phil and goons on a live stream. He's been banned from the internet ever since. Finn Arthurs, Vivian Reed, Matt. Why is there ass grass growing from my golden pussy? Michael Caraman, Chocolate Fart, Scribblewa, Matt Heffley, Bonky, Chartreuse, Splink, Rasmus Real, Creto, King Charles III, Skek, Italia, Magma Slug. On the witness stand, losing his nerve, hollering, I'm not crazy. A pause as the courtroom is shocked silent. Levi, Pearl Slug, Dr. Deluxo, Shabangu, Oliver Holm, John By, Gucci Guna. I love Bar Borbell, she is my queen. Women of Reddit, what's the sexiest sexy sex experience you've had with a gamer? Smelliest jar Patreon. Neo Theo. Woman, woman, girl, girl, woman. James's dad. Zell. Simon Steele. A massive thank you and Merry Cringemas to James's dad, James's dad, James's dad, and Dobby's gynecologist. Balpreet Kaur, Toe, piss from your penis. Tanster Boy, aka James's Mickey D microbiota, hot on the mic and in your get. I'm out of ammo, the 11-year jarling. James's dad, and Chris Pratt stars in Baby James the movie.
Big thank you to Big Up Salisbury Better Than Swindon, Fartus, Quill Muncher, Unwashed Reptile, The Forlorn Piscator, My, someone fetch a priest, you can't say no to James's dad the beast, Jarling. Manny Sanchez, Lagoon 22, Ding Dang Doi, Dobby China I enjoy.
Yes.
Evan Piling. Flagstang. Did you translate this? Because I don't want to say something.
Nah. Isn't it that place name that's like really long?
Yes. Flagstang Nop Supt following Smedels Flaskol Skelts kept back. Tiffany Young. Dobby China made me relapse back into my gooning addiction. I can't get house elf pussy off of my brain. Fapping and clapping, it's happening. Lapping up some sap that splat on the mat and the substance is masculine. Travis King. Captain Clunchhole. Slit Stormay Bodmod. Bodmod, yeah. I do declare that this is Random Minion XD. Grant Connor. Jack Price. Kalki, cheeky little Lloyd. You know, I always thought normality was kind of ridiculous, so I wrote a podcast about it, and it goes a little something like this. Sketch screen. My Delophagus Misadu declares a bursa. Arve Cunt. State of Alaska. Matthew Edge, world's biggest Kino Loy fan. Callum J. Crick. James is not my special lady, she's my freaking lady friend. Toe sucker. Mr. Chips, beaten, bruised and sobbing, stands as a man, gives him a silver platter, lifting the lid to reveal 2 yellow butts. Ganja Satellite. Every winter I drink lots of water and go on long walks so that I can warm my hands by holding them next to my piss stream. Tony Oswalt. Sad Nietzsche shit. Dear Lord, what a sad little life, James. Keep the 50, buy some decorum as you the grace of reversing Moto without tyres. Crashpunk. If you're listening to this, you just lost the game. Full Guy's official bean breeding farm. Salad 526. Drop the bear. 1. The Beltman, Mr. House, Jardos, and the 4 Funny. Your mission is to rescue all albino capybaras from the Swindon Shankers. Lethal force authorised. Harriet Broadley. Crypt Keeper. The Bush. Imported guest, Tom Baranak, Gilbert the Awesome One, James's dad, Nate's minifigs, the mosquito at KFC ordering a Big Mac, my gooch is a scratch and sniff skin sticker.
Enormous gratitude to James stole my cock and balls for the parts he sells on his website. Recorder enthusiast, Cobalt Rad, Drain my cock Johnson, Chaser the Dragon. You look like an Amazon package, a box, wee bowling looking ass. Get a strike with your bowling pin looking ass. Michael from NZ. Literally fucking slices my cock down the middle with a razor thin wire. I'm going to kill Alex. This is not a joke. I'm going to fucking assassinate Alex. Tom Fudging Armstrong. Piss Drinkers Unleashed. Stephen is Human. Meekly. Connotada, Thomas Martin. Before I hand this iPad off to you, you should know that I let Pissadick use it, and now it's full of piss, swish, swish. Quebec Films. Aura, Keck Flexington, Ben, Fartbag, Gez, Fiddle me, 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 me. Dreamwaffle 2142. Melvin, brother of the Joker. Misa Wanawonga. Jack Johnson. Reborn Freshling. Danny G. Based Lord. Woodpecker from Mars. Edgy Air Wrecker. Yo Mama So Fat Harasses Procedurally Generated. James Babb. Hooper. E-girl in a Bebo shirt has named herself Catherine. James, why won't you return my texts? Creamer, Sam, Kelswell, Adam Johnston, Tom Bowie, Zach, Super Crunchers, Lillian Lindsay Lawless, Joel Stewart, Edgy Hacker, When Blackbirds Fly 2016, Big Whoops, Gremblo, Joe's BG, Kuta Panda, Lucy Tyres and Asian, Randy Ruins Patreon, The Pooh Man, Beastmo Patreon name, Katia fucking Manigan, and last but not least, David Wallace. Thank you all ever so much.
Thanks. Special shout out to House Elf Bussy.